everyone, and welcome back to another makeup declutter video. Today, as you can see, we are decluttering contour, bronzers, blushes and highlighters. So we've got contour and bronzer up here, blush is these rows, and then highlighters is just these three. So we're going to make a start up here with the contour and bronzing products. So the first one that I have here is the Maybelline Master Sculpt. This one comes with a contour on one side and then a little highlighter on the other side. I feel like the contour in this doesn't show up on me very well. It's quite light, but I do really like the highlighter. It's just that there's so little product in the highlighter that I feel like it's not worth keeping it just for that. And honestly, I'll probably never reach for this over my Hoola Benefit bronzer, so I am just going to pass this one along. So I'm going to have my pass along pile down here, and then the keep pile is going to go over here. So obviously I'm going to now keep the Benefit Hoola bronzer. This one from Natio, the packaging is broken. It's the Bronzer and Enhancer Duo, and I have hit pan on both sides, but there is now hard pan on both sides as well, which means that it's not the most hygienic product to be using, so I am just going to pass this one along. This Essence Sun Club bronzer I actually really like, and it smells like coconut, and it's the hugest compact that you've ever seen, so I'm going to keep this one. And then this bronzer from Revlon, which is the highlighting palette in the shade Bronze Glow. I actually really like this, so I am going to keep it. I know this has been in a disappointing products video before, but since then I've learned how to use it properly. So for the blushes, these ones up here are actually all cream blushes, and I have to admit I don't wear cream blushes very often. I find them a little bit fiddly to apply, but I still would like to keep a couple. So I think I'm going to definitely get rid of this one because it's my oldest one. I've had this one for almost 2 years now. It's the Maybelline Master Glaze Blush Stick. So this one is going to go. But I think I'm going to keep all the others because they're all fairly new to my collection. So for regular blushes, the first one that I have here is the Collection Shimmer Shades, and you do get 4 different colours in here, but honestly each one is just so small it's hard to get the brush into the right shade without hitting all of the other ones. So I am going to pass this one along as well. And then I have my 3 Natio blushes. These are in the shades Rouge Glow, Rosewood and Peach Glow. I do like these, so I'm going to keep all of them. And then I've got my 2 Colourpop blushes, so one is in the shade Never Been Kissed and the other is in the shade Flushed. I am going to keep both of these for now because I do really like the colours. Next we've got the L'Oreal Le Blush in the shade Rosewood. This is pretty disgusting. It's got a really gross layer on the top of it and I can't seem to get past it. I've tried to scrape it off and it just doesn't seem to work, so I'm going to chuck this one out. Next we have this Bourjois blush in the shade Jasper Rose. I love the smell of these and I feel like I haven't used the blush enough, so I'm going to hold on to it and try and get some more use out of it. Then we have the Essence Matte Touch blush in the shade Bury Me Up. This one is gorgeous for autumn and winter. Next is the Maybelline Master Highlight highlighting blush in the shade Pink Rose. This is one of my favourite blushes. It's absolutely beautiful. And then my one and only MAC blush. This is in the shade Desert Rose and I love it. This is the Rimmel blush in the shade 90 Coral. I really like the colour of this one, definitely going to keep that. Then we've got Benefit Havana, which is a really nice pinky lilac colour. This one from Chi Chi is the biggest pan you've ever seen. This is the Mosaic blush in the shade Pink Rose. I am going to keep it. It is quite a dark colour though. Then we've got the Clinique blush in the shade Pink Love, which is another pinky lilac one. I really like this one though, definitely going to keep that. And then this one is my oldest blush. This is the Max Factor one in the shade 220. Yeah, 220 Classic Rose. And I feel like I probably need to get rid of this because it's a little bit old. It is such a nice colour though. No, I have plenty of blushes. I'm passing this one along. And then we have my 3 highlighters, and who can live with less than 3 highlighters? So I think I'm going to keep all of these. This one is from Chi Chi. It is Rose Wall of Shimmer. And then we have MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lightscapade, and of course, Mary Luminizer by The Balm. So this is the final look at how I did. These are all the products that I'm getting rid of, and then these are all the products that I'm keeping. Considering that my collection isn't too over the top right now, I think that getting rid of 6 products is not too bad an achievement. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and are excited to see the rest of my declutter videos. Make sure you keep an eye out for those, and I will see you next time. Bye!